All right, all right, all right. I don't know how many people are here. We'll see how many people are here in a few seconds. It looks like we got 69 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Um, Bitcoin to the moon. Let's go. That's what I want to see. Let me see if I can log into like Fidelity and see what is the most popular Bitcoin ETF right now. Let me go log in and I think I have a different thing here. Well, that didn't work. Make sure everything is good on Rumble. I'm not sure if it is. I'm pretty sure we just add whatever live stream we can add. So yeah, seems like that's the case. Let me change this up and we'll get into what's going on right now and what's happening within the markets. Are we looking for things to increase? Obviously we are. Do we want to see things fly? Obviously we do. Are we going to? Not 100% sure. I'll be insanely honest. Um, but we have 94 people that are here, two streams within a few hours. Love it. Thanks for being here. Yeah, no problem. I wanted to stream the whole entire time from like 6 in the morning until we see, what's happening within the market throughout the day. But, I didn't, I had to take the kids or take Hayden to school as well as drop Harper off at the bus stop. So, um, yeah, glad you got some rest. I didn't get any rest. I was still moving. I was doing a lot of things to get these kids where they needed to go. It's a good day. Most things pumping except Lunic. Um, in time. I agree. In time, we will see that. Yeah, I got no sleep. I don't know if I was supposed to. Just bought Grok and Jasmine coin. Okay. Do you uh did you buy a lot or did you already have it? I don't really remember if you did or you just bought it for the first time. I'm waiting on XRP. You're waiting on XRP to fly? I mean, I'm still looking at my Margex account and still seeing, some things that are up by, $177 or 186%. Bitcoin being up by $224. Yeah, $224 or 1,226% as of right now. So yeah, I mean, things are looking great there. When is the Ethereum ETF? I mean, we're still on the Bitcoin ETF. Let's worry about that right now. So those should be live right now because it's 9 to 33. So, what are the ETFs symbols? What's going to be the best ETF to kind of get into? Bitcoin spot ETFs. ETF tickers. Uh, Spot Bitcoin ETFs are approved by the SEC, clear to start trading today, right? I just want to know what the ticker symbols are, all of them. And we'll see. We have the 11 spot. So we have BlackRock, iShares Bitcoin Trust. We have the ARK21 um, Shares Bitcoin ETF, ARKB, Investico, BTCO. Let's see. BTCO. BTCO. Let's see all the different detail here. Let's see if I can bring this up. Uh, so BTCO, its open price is $48.13 currently. Daisy, stop. 30-day yield, it doesn't have any. I would love if it did have a 30-day yield. Net expense ratio, 0.39%. Let's see, what else is there? We have also, come on. We have also Investico. That's Investico. BTCO was Investico. ARC 21, which is ARC B. ARC B. ARC B is not available yet, I guess. It's not available for trading yet. But we're not seeing a price on that. We also have BlackRock. Um, we have Grayscale, GBTC. GBTC. We also have Fidelity, FBTC. Is that trading? FBTC? Fidelity, Origin Bitcoin Fund. That's starting at 42, or I guess the open price was 40, about 42. It's up about $1 so far, but not really showing that. So the open was 41.99. It's currently at 42.99. I would love if one of them just paid a 30-day yield because I would like to be able to have it on like Robinhood. Um, but yeah, all green, love it. Is anybody getting? Has anybody bought any Bitcoin ETFs right now? Oh, Matt, should I buy more XRP today or should I wait? That's totally up to you. I think if you're in it for the long term, I mean, it doesn't matter if you buy today, tomorrow, the next day, or the next day after that, or in the past. The point is that you have it for the long term. If your goal is to have it, um, is to sell at 3, 5, $10, that's in the future. You have a lot of room above this. It's not really going to make a difference whether you see a 58-cent price or you see a 60-cent price. I'm just know what I'm going to buy is I'm going to consistently buy as much as I can until it gets to a level of 80 cents. So whenever I have free money, I don't know why this cat's still meowing. Whenever I have free money, I'm going to Daisy, come here. Whenever I have free money, I'm going to add more and more to XRP. That's what I'm doing. Again, that's just me. Again. All right. That's enough attention. Get this cat hair off me. What else? What's another one? You have Grayscale, GBTC, HODL. So HODL, which I think is good. What does it stand for? HODL. VanEck Bitcoin Trust ETF, which doesn't have a starting price either. Let's look at what is IBIT. IBIT. Not available on Fidelity for the BlackRock ETF. Good morning. You bought IBIT. Interesting. I'm thinking about either buying the Fidelity one because I'm a big fan of Fidelity, so I might as well go that route. Or I was thinking ARC B, but I guess it would either be iShares. Um, yeah, it would probably be like or Investico, Investico Galaxy Bitcoin ETF, or Fidelity Wise Origin BTF, or sorry, Bitcoin Trust. So I'm not sure. There's a lot of options, right? There's too many options. BITO or BITO. Which one is that? Which one is that? I don't see which one that is. Uh, BTCO. Side note: Fidelity is waiving the fee to invest in uh, FBTC until August 1st, after which expense will be 0.25%, or yeah, 0.25%, which honestly is lower than what you have in What was it? Arc, is it Arc 21 or was it Investico? I think it was Investico. How do you feel about XDC? I mean, I don't have any type of um, I wouldn't say I've hate towards it or love it. Like I'm right in the middle. Like if I had it, I would be I would treat it like any other investment, but it wouldn't be a top player for me. But how do I feel about it? I'm more of a fan of XRP. I think it will move with XRP as well as XLM will move with XRP, but that's pretty much it. We'll have a use case as well, but again, I haven't dove too much into the use case of what XDC will be. But from what I hear, it could be pretty massive. Holding any Shiba Inu? Yes, I hold 93 million. Hope Lunic pump to a dollar. So do I, but it's not about just pumping, it's about burning at this point for Terra Luna Classic to get to a dollar. But 1 penny is not out of the picture. It's not out of the question. Right? So let me bring this over here and let me purchase a little bit. I'm a big fan of Fidelity, so let me go ahead. Since it doesn't have a dividend, I'm gonna have to purchase it over in Fidelity. Why did I do that? I brought the wrong thing over here. I brought Robinhood over here instead of Fidelity. Why did I do that? Let me see. So I'm probably gonna buy FBTC. Let me go ahead and buy a little bit of that and buy dollar wise, which I don't really have much over here, but I'll have to deposit a little bit more just to hold it for a long time and be a part of it and all of that. So let me see, individual account. Gotta find which account it is. Okay, which account is it? Because I do have $66 in cryptocurrency. Yeah, I do have $66 in cryptocurrency. I think I have like half and half, or no, I have it all in Ethereum. Because Ethereum is up, I'm up $37.35 on my crypto that I invested in there, which the amount that I spent, how much did I spend? I don't know how much I spent, but I'm up $26. The overall position is up $37, but I'm up $26. Is that right? Plus 26? I don't know. I don't know how to read this. Yeah, it looks like it. Anyways, let me go ahead and add this. That's the number of the thing. So we'll do FBTC. And we'll add it sparingly. So we'll add it throughout time and we'll consistently add more and more to it. Buy, and we will buy with this account, and we will buy that position, which is currently at 44. It's up $2.62 right now, or 6%, 6.3% on the day. So again, I will consistently average into this position and see what it could be over the next 10 years. And maybe I'll add, I don't know, $100 a month or something into that alone, just to be invested into an ETF within the cryptocurrency space. So let me go ahead and buy dollars, and I'm gonna spend just 100. That's all I got. 100 at the market and preview order. Okay. What? Most aggressive growth balance. Why is it asking me all of this? Fluctuation in the market. Update. Close. I don't care about the objective. I just want to preview the order. I guess it wants me to check if I want to be most aggressive. So I updated it. Now I can place the order. It wants me to be more aggressive or state that I want to be more aggressive by investing into these funds, these ETFs, which again, they're ETFs. It doesn't make sense. Let me see the that amount there, and come on. Take your time to load, buddy. Whatever. Fidelity is great. I've always used Fidelity, but I haven't been spending a lot of time in there. Where can we buy them? So I'm buying them on Fidelity. I don't know if you can get them on like Robinhood. I'm pretty sure you can. But again, I can't do anything on here because it's not offering any type of yield. If it offers a yield, I would be ecstatic because then it would be a part of my dividend portfolio. So like you can find it on Robinhood. If you wanted to, you can find it on Webull. You can find it on Fidelity. You can buy it on basically everywhere. And it's currently sitting at $45.40, and it's consistently moving. We're seeing it up 3%, or sorry, $3 or 8% up on the day. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I wonder what price I bought at, because I bought at market price. Positions. Currently hold FBTC. I hold 2.2 shares. That's what I hold right now. And that position so far after buying it is up about 50 cents, 57 cents, which is great. Almost at 50K. Are you? Wait, BTC is almost at 50K? Don't say that. Oh, wow. It's at 48.8. Let's go. And Ethereum is pushing up to 2,700. Everything's pushing up. Solana is making a move, 14% rise. You're seeing XRP that's back up to 60, 61, 62 cents. Cardano is up to 60 cents there. Avalanche up to $40. So everything is absolutely exploding right now. It looks really, really good. Bull season starting early. Grok is looking good today. Is it? Is it looking better? Is it up to 60 cents again? Or 60% of a penny? It's, let's see. It went up to 60% of a penny. Right now sitting at 59% of a penny. That's going to update any minute now. Should. Any minute. Any minute. There we go. 59% of a penny. And it went up to 60% of a penny very briefly, but did come back down, which means that my position in MetaMask is now sitting at 5,900 or close to 6,000, getting closer and closer to my cost basis, which is $7,000 plus dollars, 7,200. So I need to get over 72% of a penny in order to break even. And then we see the growth from there, and hopefully it grows up to a level of 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents, whatever, right? I quit my job today. I don't think you quit your job. That would be ridiculous. Elmo's up 25%. That's fantastic. I don't know where the price is, but that's fantastic. Let's just do a quick 20x on all of our portfolios and call it a day. We will start fresh after the halving. That would be amazing if we saw it increase to all-time highs, and then everybody decided to make a move and sell some of their positions, and it ended up decreasing, and we all start fresh. Jasmine on the rise as well. Let's check Jasmine. You know what? Shoot. Hopefully I can get these. I think some shoes. I think Jordan has some lost and founds that are being released today. Jordan has some lost and founds that are being released today. I'm pretty sure. And I kind of want them. I really want them actually. Um, lost Jordan ones. Jordan Chicago. Uh, are they are they is there a release today? I'm pretty sure there's a release today. Those are Jordan Air ones. The next chapter, no. I'm pretty sure they have a release. Lost and found. Um, and that starts at 10. So can you break down what ETF actually is? It's an exchange traded fund. So basically what it is it's a combination of a lot of things. Now with the Bitcoin ETF, it's purely just Bitcoin, right? It's all I thought that it was a combination because typically when I'm into like an ETF, you'll see what it all includes. So like if I go to my portfolio and I look at SPHD, which is a dividend low volatility ETF, right? You scroll down here, you're not going to see as much movement because it's all encompassing. Like it holds a lot of different things, investments, and also sectors where you have utility sector, real estate sector, healthcare, energy, all of that. However, this is all taken out for the Bitcoin ETF. It's literally just the it's just Bitcoin. Now, when we do see like other ETFs that are created when it comes to everything, it's about to hit 49. It's amazing. When we see everything else that's like any other ETF that's going to be created, when we see like an all encompassing, like a gaming crypto ETF or a just crypto market ETF, and you have majority Bitcoin, some Ethereum, it basically just makes up whatever the market actually is. You'll see that where people will probably invest into that more than what they would invest into just a standard Bitcoin ETF, which again, it would be great to get in on the ground floor of where these ETFs get launched just to have them and to consistently invest into those will be amazing. But then once you see other investments that come on, it's gonna be massive. It's time to put on our spacesuits. Yeah, seems that way. Let's check this out. Let's see what's happening with so this is at 59% of a penny. Let's go and look at the rest of the market. We're seeing a $1.82 trillion market cap. Bitcoin only had these approved because it's a truly commodity and sufficiently decentralized. I mean, you'll see some more uh, things that may be centralized that are added into the ETF space as well. But that's in the future. This cat is just meowing. Why is she meowing? Um, I believe they have. I swear they have a. I'm trying to figure out where the heck this release is. 'Cause it's supposed to be at like 10 o'clock. That's typically where it is. Um, because I want them. Chicago Lost and Found release. No, restock, I guess. Restock. I don't know. I want them, but I'm pretty sure Lost and Found restock. Wasn't there one? There's one today. It doesn't matter at this point. I don't know. I got glimpsed that it was supposed to happen, and I didn't end up getting it. XLM wins soon. I don't know. This cat needs like scratches. That's all she needs. So you said we're about to hit 49K. We're currently at 48, 48.6 or 48.7. In the last hour, we've moved quite a bit. I expected us to move a little bit more. Jasmine looking okay, I guess. What do you mean okay? My cat's the same in the morning. I mean, she was fine earlier. Bouncing off 49. He hates any position that he's not in. I never said I hate any position. I talk about positions. I can't say that I fully believe in a position if I'm not in it. Why would I say, hey, this is a fantastic position, it's the best position in the world, if I'm not in it? Like, I can't say that. Now, if I say something will have a ton of potential, yeah, I can say that. I don't hate any position. I don't think. What kind of Lambo are you gonna get? The invisible one, the one that's not there. I just quit my job with this pump. Why? I'm thinking about dipping my toes in Jasmine. See, I think Jasmine is a great play because it's a lower market cap and it has a lot more potential. That didn't sound right. What didn't sound right? Dipping your toes in Jasmine? Yeah, I guess it didn't sound really that great. So, so ready for altcoins to pump. So am I. Aren't we all? What is Bitcoin doing? Let me check over in Marjax. I know it's not going to be the most accurate or wow. I'm up 1,413% in my Bitcoin position. 1,400 1,411% in that position. That's crazy. Um, if we look at, let's go back here and look at Bitcoin. So yeah, it looks like it has resisted off of the 49 level. And now it's starting to pick back up. But, there's always a chance. I thought there always was a chance that it could bounce off the 200 EMA, but it may bounce off the 200 EMA as you see it kind of push up a little bit more as the 200 EMA catches up to everything, you know? So right now we're seeing a little bit of a push again, maybe a little retracement from 49. Maybe people got out. They were like, you know what? I'm going to get out of this position. It's a pretty large jump from what I invested in. Hey, Matt, can we look at your Kraken portfolio? Yeah, we can look at that. I have to log in though. Give me a second. Let me stop petting this cat, which sounds like a euphemism for something, but I'm gonna go ahead and just um, let me go here, and then we will go to Kraken. Sign in, and let's see. Hopefully, this Kraken portfolio looks massive. I want to see it at a 1,500, 1,300. It's $1,333.27. Currently seeing Celestia, the price at with that is $16.84. OMG Network, that's right behind it, with $68. You have Ripple that's right there as well at $55. You have Anchor that's right there, Graph, Arbitrum, SEI. That's also a position that I hold. Did I buy that with $5? I did. I bought $5 worth, and that went from, I didn't even realize that. So I bought that $5 worth back in October 9th, 2023, when I really started this. And, that went from, let's look at the last year. So that went from here, October, 11 cents all the way up to 77 cents. That's crazy to know that I invested $5 and it turned to $35. Imagine if I invested a little bit more. Like, that's crazy. I didn't even realize I had SEI, but I do. I also have Moon River, which I took profit on that 3 times or 2 times, maybe 3. No, so I bought $5 and I bought another 12. So that was 17. I took $30 profit. Then I took another $25 profit. So a total that I profited, realized gain was $55 while still having $34 left in there, which is over the $17 that I invested, which is, again, just insane in there. Um, Algorand, there's no real like huge movers. I wish they had percentages to see like what my gain is, but Kraken doesn't provide that. It's not providing the percentages that you've gained within a single position, which honestly sucks. My crypto is finally back in the green. It's taken since December 2021. Wow. Yeah, mine has been in the green for a while. So I've been reinvesting and continually investing at the bottom. So that makes sense. Not a crazy amount because if I did, I would be up a massive amount here, but I didn't. That Kraken portfolio is awesome. I know it's definitely amazing. I'm always surprised looking into it. Certain things ended up running, and as long as I didn't put any more money into it, I want to see what it can be as we see the major bull run here, as we see it really push up. Currently, Bitcoin is at 48,400 or $48,500. You are seeing Ethereum that's still climbing at 2,600. So 2,676, approaching the 2,700 mark, which is fantastic. Matt, are you in XLM Stellar Network? The fees are 1/10 of Ethereum fees for trading, and every transaction burns XLM automatically. There are 100K tokens on the network ready. So no, I'm not in XLM right now. I was in XLM at one point, but I'm not in XLM. There's been a few positions, and I can tell you that XDC and XLM were ones that I was looking into, but just never made that move into. So I don't know. What's Kraken? Kraken is a crypto trading platform. Adidas suits you much better than XRP. I don't think so. You're talking about my Adidas shirt. Yep. You're saying it's better than my XR Profit shirt? What are you trying to say? That my designs are horrible? Is that what you're saying? I don't want to hear that. Many people tried to spread fear of Bitcoin in hopes of destroying it, but it keeps rising. As for all these little people screaming scam whenever they hear the word crypto, they will remain poor. I don't, I don't know about that. So I just realized that, I mean, in time, you tend to make connections and you end up, going to school with like either a famous person or a famous person's brother or cousin or something like that. And I just realized I went on YouTube and didn't realize that I played football with Micah Parsons' brother. I was like, that's crazy. I didn't realize that I did that. But yeah, I was on YouTube because he has a YouTube channel now, and he's like talking about sports and stuff, and just having a podcast or whatever. Everybody has podcasts now, and I was like, I didn't realize that was his brother. I just never make those connections. And one, when we were in college, um, I don't believe he was in the NFL. So that's probably why. And now you see that connection. I mean, it's like it's almost 10 years later. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. As I speak for myself, this isn't the moment for XRP. What about your thoughts? What about your thoughts, Matt? And what do you think about the resistance? So yeah, I don't think this is XRP's moment either. Right now, we still don't have clarity on what's happening with the case and how that really shakes out. But once we see the clarity there, we see the clarity for crypto overall, and then we see what happens with XRP when it comes to implementation. That's really when XRP's time is. But XRP will still have a pump with everything else in the crypto market. It's just it won't have the massive like 100, 200% that we want to see. in a given day or a given week. Do you have an Amazon merch store for your profits? So my profits apparel line is through Spring, which I don't know if I really like them because they, even though it functions with YouTube, you can easily have that. It functions with YouTube. The issue is that, um, sorry, I was getting a little bit lightheaded, but the issue with that is that the shipping takes forever within that, and that's what I was dealing with as I had my altcoin season shirt. One second. As I had this altcoin season sweater, this one right here, which I really do like. I really like the. I mean, it tends to make you sweat quite a bit, but it is a sweater. So the altcoin season sweatshirt that I really like, that I obviously want to make into a T-shirt without all of the designs. Um, that took it took 26 days to get here. I ordered it on December 1st, and it took 26 days to get here. I was like, how am I supposed to advertise that we have Christmas sweaters ready for people to get, and it takes 26 days? Like, by the time you create it on December 1st, and you get it on December 26th, it's already after Christmas. That's when I got it. Was December 26th or 27th. Please tell us the benefits of owning an ETF. When you own an ETF, you have something that's more of a consistent mover. Typically, within regular ETFs, not just the Bitcoin ETF, it's something that creates consistency. ETFs are for the long-term holder. So if people are holding for a very long time, you're going to see that consistently move up. Like, it trends with the overall market, not just one single position. So if you say get into an ETF in the stock market, like if I get into SPHD, you're going to see that consistently. Let me go here. You're going to see that even though today it is down, consistently when we look at the max, that this has a growth pattern of just being positive from a level of 25. And yes, this is back from 2012. It's not to give you massive gains. It's for you to consistently invest and know that it's going to consistently rise, that it's not going to have those larger falls. Now, it did have a large fall here, but if you still stick it out, it still has that trend line to continue on the way up, right? And that's kind of what we're seeing there. And, I have invested in SPHC $1,860. I've invested into some REITs as well, but typically it's about the consistency, and that's why traditionalists will mostly invest into ETFs. So when they hear a Bitcoin ETF, it's something that's supported by the platforms that they typically are traded on. So yeah. So I currently have the Fidelity Bitcoin ETF. So Fidelity Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund. I have that position. And I currently have 2.2, and I'm probably going to consistently buy more within it. I should probably move it over to like my Roth IRA. Yeah, I should probably move it over to my Roth IRA. Yeah, I would say so. Let's see. We got 256 people here, guys. If you want to hit the like button, please do so. It does help out. We also have, let's check people on Rumble, and see who's over here. What's going on? Why am I getting advertisements for my own thing? We got 14 people that are over on Rumble, and we have 8 people that are watching on Twitter. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting it up with me. I appreciate it. Lightheaded, make sure you move around and exercise, because you probably sit a lot with what you do. Thanks for your honesty. level-headed and helpful info on investments. Yeah, no problem. I probably should move around a little bit more. You're right. Use these stairs to my advantage and just run up and down the stairs. Pudgy, thank you for becoming a member. I believe you were a member at one point, but thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Solana is currently at its hottest. Is it? I mean, Solana was at a ridiculous level way before where it is now. I mean, it was at 120, 125, and now is at 104. So we are seeing Bitcoin that is decreasing down, currently at 47.8. And Ethereum sitting at 2,670. That's still sitting at kind of the same spot. George, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Let's go bull market. Absolutely. Absolutely. See you later, Cypher. Thank you for being here. If you guys want to start trading with, you said ADA is now at plus 19%. Yeah, ADA is at 20% gain. It's currently at 60 cents, which my position over in Margex, like if I go to Margex and I look at my positions, ADA is up by $183 or 190% for me in Margex alone. But then you see Caspa that's up 206%, Sol that's up 121%, AVAX that's up 47%, XRP that's up 20%, and then obviously Bitcoin that's up 1,311%. So phenomenal. Club CRO ready for this bull run to start? Absolutely. Just wanted to say love all the dedication keeping us in the know, and I really appreciate the effort and time you put into making these videos. Thank you for saying that, Uncle Damn Son. I don't know how to say the name, but I butcher names. But thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Also, Luke, thank you for that super chat. It should pop up as like text to speech at some point, but you didn't say anything anyways. But I do appreciate the $2 super chat. Matt, which coin do you think will make a big move from now till the halving? From now until the halving. I don't know. I think there's going to be a ton. Obviously, I think Ethereum is going to make a larger move. The reason why, and Ethereum's already making that move, but I think Ethereum deserves to be up in the 3,000s. And the fact that it's not, it's kind of playing catch up with everything else. And that's why you're seeing Ethereum move more than the rest of the market, which essentially is kind of taking away from the overall dominance that you would see there, because Bitcoin is a pretty big project as well. So anything really Ethereum based is probably going to move as well. So you're seeing Ethereum that's making a move. I think Solana is going to be up there. I think Grok or AVAX, and I think a lot of things are going to move before that. But I don't know what's going to have the biggest move. I can't really predict that. Percentage wise, price wise, I can't really predict.
Luke Colwell donated £2 through Super Chat.
Yeah, thank you for that Super Chat, Luke. No XRP. I mean, well, the final decision is in April. So probably not. I want to say XRP is going to have a move, but it's not going to be the biggest move. Because XRP may reach, levels of like $1 or $1 plus, right? But getting well above that or seeing it well above that, I feel as though you need to see the final decision. Thank you. Appreciate you too. No hard feelings. No hard feelings on what? Isn't the halving in April too? Yeah. So the final decision will happen um, around that same time. So I don't think that we'll have, and maybe we'll have a settlement beforehand. That would be fantastic, but I'm not so sure. And the point is that we might end up seeing, from what we understand, from what we've heard from the SEC, you know, we might see a final decision that leans in Ripple's way or in their favor, and then they decide to appeal everything. Because remember, they said that they can only appeal after everything is all said and done, because it already came to that decision that XRP is not
Reality
labeled a security.
underscore first donated $2 through Super Chat. Appreciate you too. No hard feelings.
Yeah, I think when it comes to XRP, it's it depends on what the SEC does. So yeah. Wow, hoping for a bit of retracement then. Whiskey helps. Whiskey helps what? What does whiskey help? Thought on AGIX. So I like AGIX. I was looking at that a while ago. AGIX. I was looking at that a while ago. I never bought it, I don't believe, unless they have it available on Kraken. I might have it. Um, do they have it available on Kraken? Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't see it. I would figure it would have a lot more volume if it was available in Kraken, and I guess it's not. So yeah, I was looking at it a while ago, but I never ended up, making any type of moves because the only place I would be able to buy it is crypto.com. So I never ended up making a move, especially with the spreads that they do have. So currently you're seeing this at a $381 million market cap with $64 million worth of volume. It doesn't have as much dilution as you would see in some other positions within the same sector. Um, but you are seeing 62% of the supply that's out there, meaning it has a slight bit of dilution, but it's not going to 100% dilute itself. So when you look at the market cap versus the fully diluted market cap, you're going to see $609 million versus the 300 or $400 million. So not really much of a difference there. It is up 12%. We're seeing it at 30 cents. If we look at the history of where this has been over the last year, we know that this can easily get up to a level of 60 cents and where it has been. And some of the highest points that we've seen here, we're starting to, approach some of those levels.
John
Like
donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Grok 10 cents by June. $1 by 25.
That's not a bad prediction. That's not a bad prediction. Because I think Grok will definitely have, I think it may be 10 cents before June, but I do think that 10 cents is a significant level to where it may end up retracing a little bit. But yeah, if I was looking at this position, I mean, it's getting closer and closer to where these high points are. Obviously not this highest point, but these high points are when it comes to price, 10, 50 something cents. So I don't know how much like true room this really has when it comes to like history and meeting history and all of that, right? Um, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it had a higher market cap then. So it looks like a lot of dilution did happen. So those prices may be a little bit more difficult. While you did have a $400 million market cap, currently it's sitting somewhere close to that range. And even though like it reached up to this high point before market cap wise, when it never got to that point price wise. So that's something to think about. How often do you where I'm at, how do you like your rewards with the Jade Green card? I'm looking forward to getting the Icy White card since that card is not capped off. How do I like my rewards? I mean, I like it. I've been receiving quite a bit, and as I go into my um, crypto.com app for the card and the rewards that I'm receiving, I would just go into CRO and then I can see exactly how much I am receiving overall. Why is it doing that? But yeah, I like it, especially the fact that I'm at level 9, I believe, and receiving like 1.75, I'm pretty sure, of a percentage. So I'm getting like 3.75%. Um, so close to 4% on everything that I spend, which is crazy. Jazz me to $1 soon. $1 jazz me, unless I mean, I think we can see that, but I'm pushing for something. I'm pushing for something lower as some of my, you know, times where I'm going to pull out like my initial investment. But yeah, I think it's definitely possible. 101 days until the halving. That's what it says up top. 103 days is what it says here. 103 days, 6 hours, 39 minutes, and 52 seconds. Uh, uh, estimated time. Let's see. So my CRO balance. I am consistently buying CRO, but I received 12.49 in a rebate. My CRO lockup rewards, I received 30.5. Um, my rewards trading rebate, I received another 3. When it comes to rewards trading rebate over here, 35 USD to CRO. So I did end up buying some CRO lockup rewards. CRO rewards, and that's from the card, which is 1.6, 5.9. CRO rewards of 47.9. Rewards and rebate, 27.7. 3.9, 12.1, 3.6, 6.6, 3. Yeah, I mean, the rewards are great. The rewards are fantastic. Like I look down the list and I have a lot of rewards that I end up receiving depending on like my normal spending. But I'm going to keep buying CRO even though the spreads over in crypto.com suck, you know?
Luke Colwell donated £5 through Super Chat. Do you think we will get a little dump again before halving? Got another 10k to filter in. Check out FRONTFANZ and BLOCKCHAIN bets, buddy.
Um, so do I think we'll get another little dump before halving? Yeah, I think we'll see definite dumps, but it depends how big they're going to be. Um, to where like I guess it really it really depends on what type of news continues to come out from the SEC, what type of support we see for the Bitcoin ETFs, how much people are consistently investing there, and maybe if we have a settlement and some more positivity, some continued positivity. What did the CPI data look like today? Didn't it come out today, or does that come out later? Was that today, or was that a consumer price rose by 3%, 0.3%, higher than expected? So it rose higher than expected, and the stock market, that's why a lot of my positions within the stock market are coming down. Let me see, inflation expectations. So it looks like it went from 3.1% to 3.4%. Uh, December December 2023. Actual was 3.4%, consensus was 3.2%. So it was higher than expected. It rose by 0.3%. Interesting. So that's the reason why everything came down. So once you get like compounding like negative news, that's where things start to really pull back on the market. But for crypto, we just need continued positive news here. Currently a $1.83 trillion market cap. That's amazing. So it looks like Ethereum is starting to come back a little bit from that larger push that we did see. BNB up at 311, Solana up at 303, XRP up at 61, Cardano 60 cents, right in line with XRP, honestly. $40 for Avalanche. 8 cents, 8.6 cents for Dogecoin. So yeah, I think at some point we will see a little bit of a dump before the halving, but we're kind of far away from that. Like we're not super far, but we have months, in between. So we can see some movement upward before we see a little bit of a dump back down to maybe some higher levels that we're seeing like now. So it'll increase. Hopefully Bitcoin will be above 50,000 by that time. Um, and it will decrease down to probably somewhere sub 50 and then increase back up um, after we see or after the halving. Okay, then surely CRO to $1, right? Yeah, yeah, 100%. Thank you for the super chat. Meet Kevin did a CPI this morning. Wasn't much to write home about. Yeah, it seems like it wasn't positive at all. Maybe I'm moving nice with the ETH pump. That's great to see. I want to tell my family to invest in crypto, but the last time I did, that was in 2017, and I was up 16K on XRP and told them to invest. They bought in. Bear market began. SEC came after XRP. We lost. Yeah, we all lost. So I agree with you. I hate telling people that they need to get into crypto because I'm telling people like, hey, you need to find a way into crypto. I'm not telling you to buy absolutely now because right now might not be the best price. But I made the mistake in doing that with my brother-in-law. I told him about CRO and how much I believe in CRO, and he bought CRO at 50 cents. So he bought some CRO at 50 cents, staked it, and then pretty much lost all value or a lot of the value of what that was. He still holds it, and I told him that it's going to be worth a lot more than where it is. And I told him about the cards and everything that happens there, and he was just like, I don't know if I could believe in crypto. And I was like, it's gonna have its ebbs and flows of the market, and it it sucks because people will always go, oh, you know what? I see how much you're up. I want to be up that much, and it's like you can never completely mirror somebody's success that they did have. They had the success because they invested at the right time. If somebody invested into Bitcoin and they made all their money in Bitcoin, um, they're not going to be able to give you the same strategy that they had because Bitcoin is a different animal. If they invested into Shiba Inu at the bottom and spent $1,000 and turned it into $1 billion or something, like that's a different animal. You're never going to find those type of opportunities again. You may have something that runs and is worth hundreds of thousands of percent, maybe even millions of percent, but never going to get to 76 or 90 million% increase on those positions because there's going to be so many people that are looking for that next big player that has a lot of popularity. And me hoping that big player will be, Grok. I'm hoping that will be the case. But I see the popularity, but who really knows? And that's a sad ass story. I feel you. The same with me. Yeah, I never want to tell people, hey, buy crypto right now and you should hold crypto right now. I tell people it's going to be the future, so find your way into it. If you buy right now, understand that you bought just because of purely buying it without any research. If you do research on it, you'll buy it because you understand it. It does suck when they're up. When they're up, they're grateful, but when they're down, they possibly blame and resent and guilt as well. It was worth the risk to try. Wait, sorry. It was worth the risk to try and help your loved ones make money. So no, it's not even like he lost a lot of money. And I talk to him all the time about it. He's like, look, he takes responsibility and he understands the risk of investing. He's been investing for a long time, so he understands the risks of investing. Everybody else, on the other hand, nobody else ended up getting into crypto really besides him and my father-in-law. My father-in-law bought at the lower end. Like he's buying XRP at like 50 cents. He bought CRO when it was down at like 5 cents. Like he's buying all of the different plays when they're at their lowest. From what I've understood, I don't know exactly what his portfolio looks like, but I know he's buying things that are at their lowest and understands that the bear market is the time. My brother-in-law, on the other hand, when we were talking about it, things weren't fully recovered yet, but all of the things with the exchanges came out. And once those things came out, that's what happened with CRO, where it went from like 25 down to like 5 cents. So it was like a huge hit. Um, so yeah, I think it was a little bit tough, but it was only like $400. So he takes full responsibility for investing and knows that investing is a risky play and that you need to make sure you do all of your research. And that's why he didn't invest a crazy amount. He invested $400. Um, so I told him I was like, look, I truly believe in CRO. I still have CRO, and this is what I believe about it. This is the reason why, and he kind of understands, but um, still, it sucks investing at a higher point and you know having it at a much lower spot. So if you have a um, 50 cent price, you buy it, and it goes down to 5 cents. You know, you're losing basically everything. You're losing 90% of the portfolio value um, in maybe a year or a year and a half. I speak a lot about crypto for my family and friends, but I always say that I won't tell them to buy and when to buy. I say if you want to buy, I can help, but I won't tell you what to buy. That's exactly the point. Um, I talk about what I think are going to be bigger movers, but I make sure I tell them, look, these times where you're investing, understand that you're not going to see the same level of performance as me. Um, Most people I'll tell about Terra Luna Classic and how I turned $43 into $30,000, and if they're like, well, can I give you $43? I'm like, no, you can try and research it yourself and find that position that works for you, but it might not be Terra Luna Classic. It might be something else. My mom listened to me in 2001 when I was in ninth grade to buy tons of um, NVIDIA at $6. She would be a billionaire now. Um, I only give good advice. How is BTC ETF token doing? You made a video about it, didn't you? Mention it again? Yeah, so I did make two videos about it, and they were sponsored posts about it. But I do like, I did invest into BTC ETF token because I thought that as you see the ETFs that are approved, as you see Bitcoin hit a certain value, a certain amount will get burned off and it will have a little bit of hype and attention to it. Um, so I currently have 20,000, let me see, 20,616 BTC ETF token. Let me bring like see if I can find the chart. So I go in here and I go to, give me a second, view the asset and explore. You're currently 5,869 holders within it. And you're looking at max supply of 1.8 billion. 1.8 billion that is there. Let me see. The holders that are in it, you have an open wallet that holds quite a bit of 28%. Another open wallet that holds 16%, another open wallet that holds 8%. Um, let me bring up Dex tools. We'll see where it is. If anything has happened to it, or if anything, if mine is like valuable at all. Because I don't know. I bought like $100 or $200 worth. I don't remember exactly how much, but let's see. So it looks like it's like up and down, definitely a day trader's paradise here. It's sitting at a $5 million market cap with again 5,800 holders within it. and you saw this pick all the way up to here, I believe this is where the website went down. The website went down, and a lot of people got nervous because they were like, "What is this?" You know, they were advertising all over the place, and the website went down. I wanted to find out the reason as to why, it did. Um, and I believe they have a new website, or I believe they had a new website, but as you clicked on the old website, it didn't give you anything. So anyways, end up increasing to 66% of a penny, decreasing a little bit, getting up to 58% of a penny. Right now it's sitting at about 49, 48 or 49% of a penny currently. That's where the price is right now. So with my 20,000 that I am holding, it shouldn't be worth a lot. Let me see. Uh, what is it? 40, 49. I don't know what I have on here. 49% of a penny. To open that up. I'm pretty sure, but let me just do the math multiplied by 20,660. So I have $101 worth. I don't know if that's more or that's less. Honestly, I really don't. But I currently have $101 worth at the 49% of a penny level that it is at. You can see here in what actually happened. But yeah, it hasn't had any type of major movements. And I don't know how many markets they're also available on. If it's only, Uniswap or whatever. Let's see. Do they have markets? Do they have a coin market cap? You can view the contract. You can view Telegram. You can view extra info. So yeah, it's just Dex tools right now. But it's currently sitting at a $5 million market cap. That's good with how much in volume? Any volume? About $1 million, or sorry, not $1 million. About $100,000 in volume. So definitely needs to see a lot more volume that goes through it. But yeah, currently sitting on $100. Breaking stablecoin insurer Circle files for an IPO. What? Stablecoin insurer Circle files for an IPO. What a potential Circle IPO would mean for crypto. This was in November. Yeah, this was in November. Or were they just talking about it and now we officially see them filing for it? Can you see the SEC cracking down on regulations for DeFi wallets now that the Bitcoin spot ETF is approved? Can I see the SEC cracking down on regulations on DeFi wallets? I don't know how they could really do that. So no, I can't say that I believe that they'll crack down on regulation. They're trying to crack down on regulation, but majority of the volume and attention is happening within the crypto exchanges. I think if they are going to crack down on anything, they need to have some sort of clarity as to how they can, regulate what is like what's happening within a crypto exchange. I feel like they should do that. And yeah, they can regulate and say, hey, we don't believe that this should be traded, or regulate through the exchanges where the exchanges do their whole process and run that process through, the SEC and say, whether this can be traded or can't be traded. The issue with that is the fact that these exchanges will now be held accountable because I've been saying this for years at this point that a lot of people will go, what? A lot of people will say, "Oh, the YouTubers that talk about certain positions, they are scammers or whatever, or anybody that's an influencer that talks about a position will be like a scammer or insider trader or whatever, right?" If we look at these exchanges in the things that they do and how they kind of exploit like a lot of these holes in the system, it's crazy, right? The like exchanges like Coinbase and Binance. Well, Coinbase does a better job, but Binance and KuCoin and Gate.io and all of these that are not, you're not able to trade in the US because they understand what they're trying to do. These exchanges will ask for hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars in order to list a certain token, as well as take on whatever token you want to give them. So let's say your token is worth $100,000 and you give them 10%. They now have $10 million worth of your token, whatever they can do with it. If they want to sell it, they can sell it, which they end up doing sometimes. Or they also get $100,000, $300,000 in extra money from this cryptocurrency that's looking to list on their exchange. So not only are they getting a certain amount there, they should have that certain amount to either fund towards buying the position or just have it as a payment. It should be honestly to either fund to buy the position or just list the position without having any type of extra cost associated with it. It's honestly ridiculous, not the amount of profit that they can gain, but it's also destroying cryptocurrencies because there's other exchanges that will list a token and take on 10% of their supply, and then they'll sell 9% of that supply and leave 1% for people to trade. It's like that's called manipulation within that chart, and you're screwing investors over. I honestly was thinking about that like for the last week, but I've been talking about this for months that exchanges are, and then they push out, "Oh, this is tradable on this platform, so people come and trade on this platform as much as you possibly can." You know? So not only are they an influence in, or not only are you buying it because it's a popular exchange, but you're also buying it because they're telling you to buy it. They should honestly be held accountable there. Where can someone buy BTC ETF? I believe you can get it on their website, but you have to make sure you go to the right place, as well as you can get it on um, Uniswap, I want to say. But if you're talking about the Bitcoin ETF, not Bitcoin ETF token, you can buy the actual Bitcoin ETF on Fidelity, on Robinhood, on any like major exchange platform. Charles Schwab. Like I can go into Robinhood and type in FBTC, which is Fidelity Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund, which is currently standing at $41. So it did increase up to 44 and decrease down to 41. So again, it's going to have fluctuation. And I said this, it's going to have fluctuation the whole entire, or especially in the beginning. But as people start to buy it and hold it for a long time, because again, it's not a position to where it's supposed to skyrocket in price. ARCB, um, I'm not logged in here. I gotta go to ARCB. Let's see. Let's see. My position should be down at this point. Yeah, it's down about $7. But again, I will continue to invest into the ETF to see how that does play out. Overall, ETFs are meant for consistency. So you consistently invest in there, you hold it. But typically when something goes live, it is going to overreact. So it started at like 42, increased to 45, decreased down to 43, increased to 45, and then decreased down, shot down to 41.62. I'm not going to hold that in Robinhood. I'll hold it in maybe, yeah. I was going to say maybe I should hold it in Webull, but I think I'm going to hold it in just Fidelity. Let's see. Is ARCB trading? So it looks like that's trading as well. I guess that started at a level of 50 cent or $50, but did decrease down here to about 47. Like I said, I wish they had um, a dividend yield, like a 30-day yield with it. That would be amazing. Once we do get a cryptocurrency ETF that has a 30-day yield, you'll see that within this portfolio. It probably won't move consistently, but you will see it in my portfolio. Wait, sorry, IBIT or IBIT is much cheaper. IBIT. iShares Bitcoin Trust. Yeah, it's currently at 27. This is a BlackRock, the BlackRock ETF. But that's not available over on Fidelity. I would have to buy it on Robinhood. But like I said, I'm not gonna hold that one. I may just hold the Fidelity one because I like Fidelity. But guys, we're gonna have to get out of here because I got to go pick up Hayden from school. So, Matt, can you make a detailed video on how to invest in dividends? Yeah, I mean, I definitely can. Oh, damn, it's available on E-Trade? Yeah, it's available everywhere. FBTC, Bitcoin Trust, the iShares Bitcoin Trust. Bought a small position in each ETF just for fun, and to remember this epic day. Yeah, I mean it's definitely I want to say that I invested on the first day that this Bitcoin ETF was available. And as Bitcoin ETFs become insanely popular, as they start to grow in value over the next 10 years, or as we see more and more crypto ETFs, we'll know that we were the first ones to invest into cryptocurrency ETFs in when we turn or when I turn 60. I'll look back and go, 30 years ago, I invested into FBTC, and it's been doing wonders for my account. Thanks for streaming again. We appreciate you. Enjoy the day. How high do you see Fidelity Bitcoin ETF going? Maybe because it starts out at 42. Maybe in the next few years, we'll see it at a value of $50. We'll probably see it go like fluctuate a lot more, but then it will get very consistent as time moves on. Typically within ETFs, they're not as consistent right when they start, but people are investing in there and some people are holding. There's going to be more and more holders as you see this ETF. But remember, it's just the only thing it's adding up or adding into it is Bitcoin. It's nothing else but that. So guys, I have to get out of here. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Make sure you guys check out my Patreon. The link is in the description, as well as if you guys want to, sign up for Margex and start trading with Margex and hopefully gain some of the same returns that I'm gaining, if not more. I would love it. But yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.